Live in the MCG studios, located in the undershaft of Florida, but popular in Ghana. Welcome to the Potluck Podcast. So come join us and have some fun.
Well, hello, and welcome to the Potluck Podcast right here on the Podbean platform. Yes, that's where we are right here and right now, and you gotta love it because, I'm Grabo, and I'm going to be here for the next 2 hours with our very own favorite people, Bob Dammit and Tony B recently, and all of you, of course. And just to let you know that today just happens to be Wednesday, August 16th, which happens to coincide with the 228th day in our Gregorian calendar. And on this day in history, just to let you know, because that's what we do on this show, we let you know all kinds of information and we play games throughout the whole night. So if you're just getting to know us, that's what we do, and we have fun throughout the entire night. And letting you know that today on August 10th in history, in 1501, Michelangelo, or however you pronounce it, was awarded the contract to create his statue of David on this day at Florence Cathedral. Also in this day in history, 1691, Yorktown, Virginia was actually founded. In 1858, going up a couple hundred years, Britain's Queen Victoria telegraphs our current president at the time, which happened to be James Buchanan, for the first time by transatlantic telegraph cable. Yeah, so Queen Victoria phoned James Buchanan, our president, and he responded by saying, "Hey," because it was James Buchanan, and he did that kind of stuff. Anyway, it's 1898. Edwin Prescott patented the roller coaster. In case you didn't already know, that today just happens to be Roller Coaster Day, National Roller Coaster Day, and we will talk about that in a second. In 1920, Cleveland Indians shortstop Ray Chapman, they were still called the Indians at that time, believe it or not, and he got hit in the head by New York Yankees pitcher Carl Mays, and he had died the next day from injuries from getting hit in the head, and it's the only recorded Major League Baseball game-related fatality in the history of the sport, and that happened today in 1920. In 1927, Yankee slugger Babe Ruth teed off on Tommy Thomas in the fifth inning to hit the very first home run out of Comiskey Park in Chicago. Comiskey Park was the very first home run. Happened today in 1927. The very first colored cartoon happened today in history in 1930 called Fiddlesticks. That opened up. Let's see. In 1961, Martin Luther King was protesting black voter rights today in Miami, Florida. And because it wasn't until the Voting Rights Act of 65 was signed into law by President Lyndon Johnson that outlawed the discriminatory voting practices adopted by many southern states after the Civil War, and it lasted all the way until 1965, where they did stuff that wouldn't allow people to vote, including literacy tests, which actually should be administered again. But anyway, in 1962, on this very day, Ringo Starr replaced Pete Best as the drummer for the Beatles, and his official concert happened 2 days later. In 1965, today, Football League officially awarded its 9th franchise to Joe Robbie and television star Danny Thomas, and that football team just happened to be the Miami Dolphins. Yes, in 1965, and then they started to play their AFL's Eastern Division season in 1966. Also today in history, the second day of Woodstock was happening in 1969 up in Bethel, New York, and the performers for that day included Santana, John Sebastian, Mountain, Grateful Dead, Creedence Clearwater Revival, Janis Joplin, Sly and the Family Stone, The Who, and of course, Jefferson Airplane. That all happened on that day in 1969. In 1974, the American punk rock band The Ramones debuted at the CBGB. And then in 75, on this day, singer Gabriel announced his departure from the rock group Genesis. And that happened today in history. Going all the way back into 2008, American swimmer Michael Phelps won his 7th and 8th gold medals at the Beijing Olympics. In 2012, WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange was granted political asylum by Ecuador. And in 2018, Pope Francis and the Vatican issued statements in support of the 300 victims of predatory priests up in Pennsylvania. Famous birthdays today: Madonna, Angela Bassett, James Cameron, Steve Carell, among many other YouTube and TikTok sensations that no one really knows about, but they're listed in like scattered ants all over the internet. Today's holidays. Okay, here we go. Bum, bum, bum. All right. National Work from Home for Wellness Day. Yes, that's happening right here and right now. National Work from Home for Wellness Day is a chance to discover the positive impact working from home can have on a person's physical, mental, emotional, social, and financial well-being. Company NextRep, a marketing platform that enables thousands of Americans to work from home, the holiday provides people with the opportunity to discover the benefits of working from home and consider whether it fits well with their own lifestyle as well as their wellness. It is also today, national holiday, National Independent Workers Day. Speaking of working, to honor those freelance independent contractors, small business owners, and others who have dedicated their work independently. I've done it for years, and I wish I would have stuck with it. We live in a society where traditional full-time occupations are the norm, of course, the 9-to-5ers, or as we now say it, 7-to-5ers. The contributions of America's independent workers should be recognized because they embody the ideas and values of our entire country's Declaration of Independence by exemplifying what it means to be self-sufficient and on their own. And so we honor those people on National Independent Workers Day happening today. National Airborne Day, chosen by former President George W. Bush back in 2002. Today is a day to recognize the past, present, and future contributions of the American airborne troops in all campaigns, theaters, and peacekeeping missions throughout our history on National Airborne Day. Today is also National Backflow Prevention Day. Now, this is something you might not think about, but today, the purpose of this holiday is to recognize and honor backflow preventers, those professionals who ensure that our available water supply is free of toxins, waste, harmful chemicals, and other contaminants. And this holiday also aims to spread awareness about the importance of backflow prevention and how the technology is used. So be thankful that your septic or your sewer system doesn't backflow into your kitchens and bathrooms, and celebrate those people who make that happen on National Backflow Prevention Day. And let's have some fun. It's National Roller Coaster Day. I mentioned it earlier. At any amusement park, at its highest peak, has a wow factor. No matter where you are, whether you're an adult or a child, roller coasters can make us giddy all over. And that ride that was made popular back in the 1920s, even though the patent, as I even mentioned earlier, was back in the 1800s, 1898, it was only popular back in the 1920s. So stand in line today at your favorite amusement park and ride your favorite roller coaster, because it is National Roller Coaster Day. And here's something on my level. It's National Rum Day. Yes, rum is one of my favorite drinks of all time, and rum's earliest history runs parallel with that of the Americas right here. And some would say liquors have had a bigger impact on the New World. While some forms of rum have been distilled since the 3rd century BC, it wasn't until the 17th century where colonizers began growing sugarcane in the Caribbean, and that's where the rum's popularity exploded. And today, it still remains one of the most popular libations around. So celebrate it, liven up, people, because it's National Rum Day. Keeping things light and airy, don't forget it's National Television Day, and we will ensure that happens a little bit later. Yeah, so we will do that with Tell a Joke Day. But in the meantime, why don't we see who's with us tonight? Well, we got Love in the house. Who doesn't love love? Rain in the house. We have Mr. Bob Dammit. We have George also hanging out with us, as well as Tony B. Recently just popped on there.
Hello. Can you hear me? Testing. 1, 2, 3.
You sound great, dude.
awesome. I found my mic.
You found the mic. Good.
I found it.
It's awesome, dude.
Good.
Sounds good, man. Sounds real good.
I'm happy. Can I test a fart?
Sure.
You hear that? It's kind of low, right?
Yeah. Here, I'm going to test mine. I'm going to test mine. You hear that? Okay.
That's going to the back of the microphone. I don't know if that'll work. But.
Yeah, what are you going to do, right? Oh,
So
boy.
You can hear that?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, good.
And I think who else? Yeah, so we got lots of people hanging out with us. We got all kinds of goodies happening, and Bob looks like he's about ready to fall asleep.
I'm tired.
Why?
I'm just tired. I think I need to eat more vegetables.
That was me last week.
Like, I haven't been eating a lot of vegetables. I think I need nutrition.
Carbs.
You know what I took to help me? Magnesium.
Oh yeah,
I have magnesium.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes. Good.
Yeah.
I usually just take a one a day in the morning.
Only one.
Okay. Yes.
It's a one a day. It's the Men's Health one a day.
One a day.
Sure.
For the old farts, the silver bottle.
Oh, the old farts.
Yeah. Figures, get a jump start on it. But no, I really should eat more veggies.
Mm-hmm. You should.
I should look up what's the most nutritious.
Well, vegetables should be a little more appealing, maybe.
Well, I wonder does anybody know what the most nutritious vegetable is?
Probably the darkest.
Probably some shitty kale.
Kale, yes. They ain't dark green.
Nobody eats.
The bitters supposed to be pretty good.
Maybe
it's probably spinach because of Popeye,
And yes, spinach is traditionally good.
You buy a bag of spinach and you get
it needs to be cooked to release the
it just cooks down. It's like you have a giant pillowcase full of spinach and you get half a spoonful.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's what are you going to do?
You eat it raw in a salad.
Nice.
Steve,
have a spinach salad with bacon.
What are you going to do?
You get fry some bacon with the bacon dressings and put drippings and put that on the spinach. That makes it healthy. Take spinach with bacon grease.
Bacon is good with everything.
Well, yeah, because you're taking that healthy spinach and you're covering it in bacon.
Shane says broccoli, asparagus, arugula.
Arugula.
That is a vegetable.
It is a vegetable.
It's a very soft lettuce. It's very easy to eat. Arugula.
Am I confusing arugula and radicchio? Radicchio is the little red lettuce thing, right?
I believe so.
And it's really peppery, kind of spicy.
Radicchio.
Oh.
Radicchio.
So what the hell is arugula?
Arugula. It's a longer green.
It's like a green. It's
like a lettuce kind of thing.
It's more like a parsley, isn't it?
Yeah, but it has kind of a peppery flavor to it.
I don't know.
Maybe I need to eat more arugula. And radicchio.
Yes, you do.
And salads with spinach and bacon grease.
Spinach and bacon grease.
I'm serious about the bacon grease. Well, the couple weeks ago, last month, I made the hot bacon dressing with the spinach.
Oh, and
only the Pennsylvania Dutch can go, you know what, make this salad better? Bacon grease.
Yes.
Yay.
And it turned out good, too.
Yes, it did.
We should do some kind of dolce. It doesn't have to be a game show. It can be just a discussion.
A discussion being Dutch.
A discussion.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do that later once.
You know what I miss about central Pennsylvania?
What is that?
Every once in a while, the church would have a chicken barbecue, and you could get half a chicken and a roll, and
they still do
box
that
or something. And they do, it came in an aluminum foil bag.
Kaufman still is doing great business,
and it looked like roadkill, but it was delicious.
Oh my Lord!
Here's your half a chicken. You grab it out of the bag.
They feed the animals with the soy to fatten them up and stuff. You need to get the grain fed, or is it grain? Is that right? Is it grain fed or something like that?
I don't know when it comes to chickens. I know the Whole Foods has air chilled chickens. When you get the whole chicken, it's air chilled. It's not chilled in water after they kill it.
Air chilled.
Air chilled, yeah. So they dispatch the chicken.
Storage. But what
Dispatch the chicken and defeather and everything, and then they put it through a blast chiller in air.
Was it a happy chicken?
Yeah, it's free range. It runs around in the farmyard.
It's better than what they're going to be doing in California.
Delicious. It's so much chicken flavor.
I don't want a chicken, with the bruise mark on it where it was obviously beat around or something.
Well, the new one in California, they're going to do. They're going to grow them from test tube chickens.
Oh. The lab-grown meat.
Lab-grown, the FDA approved it.
The lab-grown meat
3 months ago.
Developed from cancer cells.
Yeah, cancer cells, they grow faster, they use cancer cells. And it was approved by our FDA.
No.
Yes, it was.
I know it was. I'm just refusing because I don't think I would ever eat that.
But how do you know you're not eating it?
Because I'm getting an organic air-chilled chicken that looks like a chicken from Whole Foods. And it's delicious. I'm serious. Okay. It tastes completely different than any Purdue chicken you might get. It's
air chilled
because it's better.
You get the Purdue chicken, the whole chicken, and you take it out of the wrapping, and it's all slimy and slippery and junk.
I met Fred Purdue.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
He looks like a chicken.
He did, but he was also his commercials made him look small, like Elmer Fudd.
Yeah,
the dude was like 6'4".
Oh, really?
He's a big motherfucker.
Wow.
That's a surprise because you're right. He looked like a little shrimpy chicken man.
No, he was a big motherfucker. And I was working as my cop job. I was working
at the chicken plant.
No, I was working at Kunzler. As
Kunzler.
Kunzler.
I was security guard.
I couldn't think of Kunzler. I had it mixed up.
Steve was a security guard.
I was.
Steve did everything.
I did. I had every job.
He was wasted.
Yeah, he was.
I had every job.
Let's just say there was a lot of your refrigerator full for the first time ever.
That was fun. I was security.
Yeah, security.
I had to get by me.
Yep.
Prevent people
from stealing.
So when you get pulled over in your car, and you have
a trunk full of country
trunk full of it's legal here, but you get fireworks in other states, and cops pull you over. Where do you think those fireworks go?
Yeah,
they could go.
Hold it. Where do you think you're going with that?
Exactly.
Where are you going with all that ham?
That goes in my trunk.
Were you like that? You weren't a dick, were you? Were you a dick?
I was not.
No, he was working security, and
I was not a dick.
Okay.
I was very giving.
It's like, well, I gotta watch that people don't steal, but I don't count. I gotta feed myself.
No. All right, we got.
That was 20, a long time ago.
It was 20. It's 20 after 7. Let's do some games.
Do a game.
All right.
This or that.
We got some games going on.
This or that. This or that. What?
All right. For those of you who don't know, this is a game called This or That, and you get to choose.
What is this?
Or that.
What are we choosing? Not spinach versus kale.
No, we're not doing spinach. Dos, welcome to the live studio.
Hello, Dos.
Tonight's This or That, folks, is Marvel or DC Comics.
Oh, that's a no-brainer.
Oh, no. For me, it is, but...
Marvel.
Stop honkies.
Let's just... Marvel earned more of my lunch money than DC ever did.
I don't know.
DC was okie dokie, but Marvel was like the shit. I thought.
Well, Marvel had the better movies.
Yes,
you didn't have Roger Corman doing Fantastic Four.
That's a Marvel.
That is Marvel, yeah. But I mean, after
they did. You really ought to watch the documentary behind that.
Oh,
Doomed, because they filmed that movie just to keep the rights to the property.
Wow.
Dose is like Marvel turned into that woke faggot shit. What the hell?
It's true. Yeah.
That is a pejorative comment. We do not support that on our network.
But no, Disney or Marvel. I liked
DC.
I like DC. I like DC. I like the Batman. I like Superman. I liked.
I hated Superman.
I liked Captain Marvel.
I like the Washington Monument. I like the White House. DC.
Oh, not Washington, D.C.
Oh, darn.
Comic. No, I always bought Marvel comics, especially Ghost Rider. That was probably my favorite comic.
Dose gave himself a timeout.
Uh-oh. Yes. Sorry, Dose.
He's just referring to the MCU as it's known now.
Yes. No, I know I'm a Spider-Man junkie. I love Spider-Man for Marvel, but and I liked Captain America.
Yeah.
I liked Iron Man.
Okay.
And Thor.
Uh-huh.
But
all Marvel properties.
All Marvel. I do like those. But I have to say I'm still a Batman fan.
Okay.
I'm still Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman.
Okay, you just named all the Super Friends.
I say, and yes, all the Super Friends.
And who else do they got?
Well, they have Green Lantern.
Green Lantern.
They have. I just those are my favorite ones.
Yep, that's about it.
But other than your current Marvel superheroes, who do you can you name other ones?
Well, I said Ghost Rider. I used to Ghost Rider as a kid.
Ghost Rider?
Yeah, that was my favorite.
I had Ghost Knight or Space Knight.
Rom Space Knight?
No, not Rom. That was well.
That was tie-ins to the toys.
Yes, tie.
Yeah, but Marvel did those tie-ins to the toys. They had, Marvel had Kiss comic. They had Star Wars comic. They had, all that stuff. DC wasn't doing that stuff. So, I don't know.
So you're a Marvel guy.
Yeah,
they're more trendy. More trendy.
I'm talking specifically about the comic books, not the cheesy TV shows from the 70s or even the movies. I'm all superheroed out when it comes to movies. I'm done with that shit.
Doe says Andrew Garfield was the best Spider-Man.
Andrew Garfield.
I don't know. Maybe I can see that. I wouldn't argue against that.
Oh.
Exactly.
Even though his Andrew
is that the new one? New guy?
He was the second guy.
Oh, the second.
He was we need to keep these movie rights, so let's just film something.
I like the new guy. I like the one.
Yeah, the new guy's fine.
I like the new guy.
Tom Holland.
Is that who it is?
Yeah.
Toby was the first guy, right?
Yes.
Tobey Maguire,
Yeah.
I thought it was all right. He had a very boyish quality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you have to have for Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. But I don't know. I'm still DC. DC was more dark.
Oh, I like the Flash.
Yeah. Flash.
But other than that, I don't know if there's anything else I like from DC.
I don't know.
I like them all. I think I see them all as the same, like all one.
I didn't like the Superman movie when it came out in the 70s with Christopher Reeves. Just seems stupid.
Yeah, you didn't like the Superman, the Christopher Reeve Superman?
Yeah, I didn't like the Christopher Reeve Superman movie because he didn't have an enemy. Like, who's he fighting? Some rich guy?
No. Well,
like,
Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor. What makes him so damn special? He goes up against Superman, who's practically invincible.
They did that Bizarro World thing, which was just Bizarro World.
Yeah.
Just weird.
Who was Swamp Thing's DC?
Yeah, Swamp Thing's DC. There's a great character.
Yeah, right. But I think more.
Speaking of spinach,
the Captain Marvel was DC.
Shazam.
Well, it's Shazam.
Yeah, Shazam.
But
because both companies had a Captain Marvel.
Well,
but only one is really known as Captain Marvel.
Ms. Marvel was the Captain Marvel.
Oh,
Marvel's Marvel.
The next Marvel's movie, that's gonna tank.
Yeah, that looks horrible. Did
I
you
don't
see the
think Disney
previews for that?
has Disney released a movie that made money at all this year?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
If you get a chance to see The Flash, see The Flash. The Flash movie was
it'll
great.
Probably stream for free on Prime
Man,
soon.
I think the Flash movie was great. Regardless of all the hype about whoever played the Flash. I mean, I didn't. He could care with. I didn't like him, but the storyline and Batman stole the show.
Yeah,
Batman stole the show. It was Batman. It was a Batman movie.
It's a Batman.
The Flash was a Batman movie, but you saw it. You saw it, Tony?
I did not. I didn't get a chance to.
Oh, you got to see it.
My sister texted me today.
I had fun with that one.
That I guess they had a Barbie party at my mom's nursing home.
Oh my!
And I said, I'd like to see the movie, but I don't want to be the creepy guy going to see Barbie. And I said, I don't want to see it with you, Steve, and be a gay couple.
Yeah.
So, I guess I'll have to wait for it to come available for rent at home or something. But I do want to see it. It looks like a funny concept, funny movie. Barbie lives in Barbie land, and then she, has to venture out in the real world.
Yeah. Yeah,
I read they even have Barbies. Yeah, she lost.
Doe says we
that head is
brave.
empty, yo.
We should be so brave and just go.
Just go. Hey, we'd like Barbie. We should wear pink.
No.
I heard they even have her pooping dog.
What?
Yeah, like every Barbie toy, everything in the Barbie toy line, every Barbie that came out is a Barbie in the movie. And Kristen Wiig plays like weird Barbie with like messed up hair and shit.
Kristen Wiig.
Oh wow.
So I could go without Kristen Wiig.
But yeah, like Barbie toys, like every Ken is a different Ken doll. Huh. And they had like Sugar Daddy Ken.
Wow.
I read an article on it. Like, yeah, like
they had a Gay Bob doll.
I don't know.
Well,
you remember Gay Bob doll? Gay Bob doll. Do you remember that?
No, I don't know the Gay Bob.
There was a Gay Bob doll. You didn't know that?
No, I did not.
There was a Gay Bob doll.
Wow.
No, maybe. You got to look it up. It's for real.
Gay Bob doll.
I'm afraid to Google that.
They mentioned it in Frank Zappa song.
Oh, they did. Hey, okay, it's in the Natural Historical Museum right now. It's 13 inches tall and plastic. Gay Bob was marked as the first openly gay doll and made his retail as a mail order catalog.
Isn't that crazy?
That is.
What year?
1977.
Really?
It's a while ago.
Wow. 1977. Gay Bob.
It was shocking.
It was awesome. I think
it was awesome.
Let me see what I got here. Let me see if I got the. I see if I can get. Hold on a second.
I'm not going to do an image search on Gay Bob.
Hold on a second.
He's probably wearing chaps and stuff.
That's awesome. Let's see if I got. I see if I got a commercial. Hold on a second. I'm gonna try to find it.
How many of you out there remember the Gay Bob doll? He was in the closet, and he was out in 1977. I was 14 years old. I think it's important to remember things like this in gay history, even though it's extremely homophobic. I remember the commercials on the bottom. It says, "Come out of the closet with Gay Bob." It's really awful. His hand goes limp, so like a gay guy in the purse.
What?
And
oh man,
it's so homophobic on the back. Take me to meet your folks. Your mom will love talking to me. Take me to a coming out of the closet party. 20 years later, in 1997, we had the Gay Billy doll. Then we had the Gay Carlos doll.
Wow, so there you go.
Stereotypical.
Wow.
They got one for everybody.
Told you.
There it is. The Gay Bob doll. Wow. 13 inches. That's a joke.
Why do you keep saying 13 inches?
That's how big Bob was.
Thank you very much.
What, did you date him?
It's just genetics.
How do you know that information?
I don't know. Hey, I'm just reading it off of the prompter here.
And
Yikes.
that was the joke of the day.
Oh, speaking of, it is joke day. Today is whatever it is.
Today is Wednesday.
It's National Tell a Joke Day. So why don't we do it? Why don't we do it?
It's time
Why don't we do
for
it?
the joke of the day.
Tony, you started it. Do you have a joke?
Fishing through here. You know, I did that. I was coming up with how does it? I have I bet you didn't know I had a step ladder. Yeah, I haven't met my real ladder yet. But I was thinking it could have went. I'm gonna climb the step ladder I have at home, and maybe find my real ladder. Say it like that way.
Yeah, I got you. So, okay, a 7-year-old little girl with blonde ringlets, blue eyes, and rosy red cheeks walked into a pet shop one day and walked up to the counter and said, "Excuse me, do you have any whittle wabbits?" And she said with a lisp to the pet shop owner. And the pet shop owner walked around his and leaned over to the little girl and he said, "Would you like a whittle white wabbit or a whittle black wabbit?" And she said, the little girl looks up at him. She says, "I don't think my python gives a shit."
Wow.
No.
Gonna feed the rabbits to the snake.
I don't think
It's
my
awful.
python giveth shit. It's bad.
It's terrible.
That is terrible. Oh.
Today I asked my phone, Siri, why am I... And it activated the front camera for me. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Is
Why
that a
is-
sign? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Why is SpongeBob always praying?
Is that the bottom of the ocean? I don't know.
I know, he's so holy.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Hey, did you hear that Apple is designing a new automatic car? Did you hear that? Yeah, but they're having trouble installing Windows.
Oh my God, that joke is so old. That joke's as old
That's
as
what
your
made
underwear.
it funny. Its oldness made it funny.
Yes, it did. It
Why?
did. It was
Why is
dusty.
it that if you donate a kidney, people love you, but if you donate 5 kidneys, they call the cops?
Wow.
Oh my goodness. You know, happiness comes from within, and that's why it feels so good when you fart.
Coming soon, Turban Nights, starring Abdullah Medulla.
Yay! Abdullah Medulla.
Yeah, you almost forgot about that guy.
I never forget about Abdullah Medulla.
He
was the very first.
He tries his hand at serious acting, and it just doesn't quite work.
Oh, gee whiz. Hey, you know, you should never marry a tennis player
Why is that?
because love means nothing to them.
Oh, that's
All right.
a tennis
That's a
joke.
tennis joke. All right, that'll do it. That'll do it. I'm done.
It's time for the joke of the day.
That's a joke.
Damn, Steve, you hit that shit harder than Beau Biden hitting a crack pipe.
Oh, that's hard. That's harsh.
Hey, Beau Biden wasn't the junkie.
Oh, who was
Hunter
Bo,
Biden.
Bo,
Oh,
Bo,
Beau's the
gone.
dead one.
Bo's
Sorry.
Yeah.
Isn't he dead? Is that the dead one?
Yes.
Yes. That's the.
Oh,
Bo's
God.
gone.
And don't you mean the pillow guy?
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's the crackhead.
He's the
yes.
crackhead.
Yes.
Yeah, he's the
I mean,
crackhead.
come on. Oh my
Oh,
God! I
definitely.
saw a tweaker on the. I was late this morning.
You saw an actual
Isn't that
tweaker.
sad?
Yeah, the tweaker was driving because this car was like all over the place and like really erratic corrections in his steering and stuff. And you know, it's like he got over to the right lane. I'm like, I gotta see this guy. And it's like he was doing pull-ups on the steering wheel to see what was ahead of him. Like pulling himself up to see over the steering wheel and up and down.
Shut
It was
up.
always like, oh my God. I mean, this guy was bonkers.
All right, we'll get some serious
Yeah, we're gonna get-
thunderstorms. We're gonna get some serious thunderstorms here, people.
Bada
I just heard a big thunder.
Oh God! I hope I don't
Shane
lose
says
you.
tweakers are there.
Yeah, but I never saw them.
I never
saw him drive. I
Yeah.
was like, wow, how
They're
do you
usually
get a
just like
car?
running around and going. "Ugh,
Yeah,
ugh,
but
ugh."
imagine like they do that driving. He drove like
Functional
that.
crackheads, or
It's like,
is that
wow.
what's happening? Is that what's
Wow.
going on?
That's going on.
Yeah,
Yeesh!
get away from that guy.
Yeah. Okay.
My God, man!
My God, man. Gee. All right. Well, I'm starting to get my buttons back, honey.
Oh, you are. Oh, I have good news also.
Oh, what is that?
I've already ordered and it's on its way. It's like a voice changer, has a little card in it, and you can, record
Nice.
things and little sound effects, reverb or whatever,
Nice.
echo. So I'll see if I can get it to work.
Nice. Let's see if I can get this.
And just remember, guys, public service announcement: the bank, they don't give away suckers to kids for no reason. It's symbolism, One
What do you
day,
mean?
these kids will be suckers just like grown-ups.
Mm-hmm. Eventually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's going to happen. That's why they do it. They're just softening you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't give me a lollipop when I get my flu shot either.
What the hell's wrong with them?
I know.
They don't.
It's like here's your shot. I'm like, aren't you gonna give me
Wow.
some a Jolly Rancher, something? Things
Gee
on.
whiz.
It's the deal.
I don't know, man. It's just.
No, we don't have any of that. Like, really?
Wow.
They don't outgrow that.
All right, we're gonna keep things going.
Nah, let's.
And all right, good night, everybody.
Nice. All right, let's do some bullshit. Bullshit or not?
Bullshit! I'm playing bullshit!
Oh, yes.
I have a song parody later I'm working on. I want to go over it with you guys.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That always seems to be funny, just going
Yeah.
over something.
That works for me. All right.
Cool.
Here we go. Let's see if my buttons are working
See,
tonight.
it doesn't actually obligate me to do the song. It
Nice.
throws it out as an idea. It's
It's an idea.
concept.
I got you. So we'll remind you of it in a little bit,
All right.
and we'll see where it goes. Do you need music for the background? Like,
I have it queued up. It's Bed of Roses from. So I was listening to Bon Jovi. Then because I listened to the one song, well, then other songs are suggested. So then I come up with another little parody with Bed of Roses.
now I have to tell you, Tony, that you were one of my inspirations for creating Misplaced Comedy. I always tell you that. And
Right.
one of them was when we were younger. There was a song called "Simply Irresistible" by Palmer.
Yes, Robert
Yes,
Palmer.
Robert Palmer. And you would always sing "Sleeping with the Principal" when we were in high
Oh,
school.
yeah.
And
Yes.
and so that was, and so that was, that always cracked me up. And so I can't wait to hear what your Bon Jovi one is going to be all about.
It's
So-
about sex.
Oh, awesome! We all love sex.
So
We all love
you'll-
sex.
But it's a very intimate song, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
So is sex.
Yeah. Well, it
Yeah,
depends.
right there you go.
Well,
Yeah.
just depends on how much you pay.
True. How much money you got?
Oh, here we go.
Bullshit or not?
All right.
Bullshit! I'm
It's
playing
bullshit.
All right, here we go. Bullshit or not, I'm going to give you two things right here and right now, and you have to decide which one is truth and which one is bullshit, and here we go. Number one, mice also hate their in-laws. Problem with in-laws are no joke for some rodents, but researchers have discovered that mice avoid their in-laws far more than other mice. Yes. Here's another one. Spiders reset body clocks to avoid 5-hour jet lag every day. Wow. So listen to this. A short biological clock of spiders should leave them massively jet-lagged every day. Fortunately, they have an internal mechanism that resets itself. Who pays to do these research?
How do you find that out?
I don't know.
Who does this stuff?
I don't know. How do
you know that about a
spider? Yeah. Or a mouse.
And why would you do this
making
stuff?
That is bullshit. They're making that up about the spider.
It's bullshit.
All right.
They're just looking at stuff and going, well,
Shane says number 1, that the mice also hate their in-laws.
Yeah.
I think this bullshit.
You think the spider's bullshit?
Absolutely.
Spider's
How
bullshit.
do they know?
Wow. All right. It looks like Rose says number 1 as well. We're going to do the drum roll. Here we go. The answer, folks, is number 2. If you were looking to justify why you don't like your in-laws, sorry, folks. Only the jet lag story is true with the spiders, as reported in New Scientist on November of 2017. That was a story in New Scientist. Wow.
I say bullshit.
That's bullshit.
Bullshit or not?
All right.
I gotta
It's
reset
bullshit.
my clock.
Yeah, you do have to reset your clock. I'm fat you. You know what?
What?
Maybe we should eat some of those chips.
We should, because they're like
Yeah. Let's just
best
get
by
it.
June.
Let's just get it. It was open.
All right,
Well,
fine.
after bullshit or not.
All right, after bullshit or
let's
not,
play the game.
We'll do the Doritos roulette.
All right. Doritos roulette. Tony, you should be here for
Doritos.
this. Yes, you
You
should
know-
be here for this.
I had something with Doritos here. It says, so where were these guys going anyway? I'll tell you where. They went off exit 420 onto Stoner Avenue, staring across the parkway, finishing off a bag of Doritos. That's where.
Well, there you go.
Sounds like a
Sounds like the beginning of a new epic story
like a
for
great
you.
weekend, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's starring Hap. He'll be the star of that.
Okay. Yeah. As soon as we Hap will
What'd you
do
do
it.
this weekend, Bob? I got blasted and ate Doritos.
Nice. You had a good time.
There it is.
Doritos taste better when you're blasted.
Yeah.
Bullshit! I'm playing bullshit!
Okay, here's the second one, folks. Find the truth, not the bullshit. On.
Right.
Bullshit or not?
Here we go.
Listening closely.
Number 1. Think alien abduction can be explained by sophisticated pranksters. Think you've been abducted by aliens? Well, you might just simply been kidnapped by Earthlings with a big budget and a sick sense of humor.
Sick.
All right, number 2. Some paranormal experiences may be explained by sleep paralysis, exploding head syndrome. Yes, you think you've been haunted. Well, you might just have a real-life horror, such as sleep paralysis or exploding head syndrome.
Exploding head syndrome.
Yes, so what find the truth or not the bullshit. Here we go. Is it aliens abduction can be explained by sophisticated pranksters, or some paranormal experiences may be explained by sleep paralysis or exploding head syndrome? A lot of number ones here with rich kids taking
I'm gonna
kidnapping
again say, well, I'll say that the sleep paralysis is true.
sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
Say number
As-
1. Is that sleep
You've
paralysis?
seen me suffer
No,
from
that's,
sleep paralysis.
That's the rich kids.
Oh, the rich
Kidnapping.
kids. Yeah, I'll do the rich kids.
You have witnessed firsthand my sleep paralysis.
I have, but not your exploding head syndrome.
Maybe Bob knows something.
That's because I keep my pants on.
They are weird.
Good.
All right, folks. Here we go. We got a lot of number ones. One, number 2, and the answer just happens to be.
Come on, you did the drum roll. You're leaving us hanging.
Number 2.
Ah,
Yes, only the paranormal story is real as reported by Live Science in 2018. Yes, the sleep paralysis, and exploding head syndrome could be the real thing.
What is exploding head syndrome?
I don't know. We'll have to look that up later. We'll have to definitely look that up. All right, folks. It's time for
Bullshit or not?
but not just bullshit or not. It's time for which bandit is not bullshit.
It's a bullshit bandit.
Yes, the bullshit bandit. All right, here we go, folks. I got 3 of them here.
There's always 3 bandits.
I know. Who is the Big Cheese Bandit? The Big Cheese Bandit, folks. Who is it? Is it a bank robber who was eating a big block of cheese? Is it a bank robber who wore a Green Bay Packers cheesehead hat? Or is it a bank robber who pretended to talk on the phone during a robbery like he's a big ass? Yeah, you know those people that just talk on their phones really loud and obnoxious.
An obnoxious phone talker.
Shane says it's his wife.
Wisconsin cheese. Big cheese. Wisconsin hat.
Rose says
Green
2.
Bay Packers and what was number 1 again?
Number 1.
Oh, the guy was eating cheese.
A block of cheese.
Now, who would go into a bank eating a block of cheese?
You know,
I just
Big
carry.
Cheese
I
Bandit
just
might
happen to be carrying it around with me.
The Big
and I'm
Cheese
hungry.
Bandit just might do that.
I'm going to say it's a guy talking on the phone.
Is the guy talking on the phone?
Yeah,
because there's a lot of assholes that do that shit.
Because I don't know what it's like in the Green Bay, Wisconsin area there with the Packers cheesehead, but
I don't know.
I'd like to think they don't walk around with that all the time.
A lot of people are saying that it's the cheese head. All right, folks.
They
Drum
just
roll.
wear it as a normal hat.
I don't know. All right, who is Tony? Who did you say?
Oh, I went with number 1.
Number 1 with the
Oh,
block
the
of
guy
cheese.
eating a
Eat
block
the
of
block of
cheese.
cheese. Block of
Yeah.
cheese. All right, here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Big Cheese Bandit just happens to be Bob. You got it right.
Yeah.
The robber who pretended to on the phone during a robbery.
That makes sense.
According
Ah.
to NBC 7 in San Diego, and
You see,
in 2019.
None of this makes sense. But
Yeah.
I get it.
if a guy was robbing a bank while eating a block of cheese, that would happen in Florida
Yes,
because he'd be on drugs,
yes, he'd be tweaking.
tweaking,
He'd be tweaking out.
eating his Cracker Barrel cheese. I got some extra sharp cheddar.
Definitely Florida, everyone said. Yes, folks, and that will conclude tonight's
Bullshit or not?
Bullshit! I'm playing bullshit!
Okay,
Okay.
so here's what I'm gonna do.
What you
I'm
doing?
gonna blindly reach into that shopping bag, and I'm hoping I'm gonna grab the ranch.
Oh, do we need theme music for this?
have theme
we
music for
always need themes.
Do we need? Do we need?
We always need theme music
Oh man!
because the hero needs his theme music.
All right. So,
I hope you got something funky. That's not very
Da,
funky.
da, da, da,
All
da,
right.
da, da.
I am going to
he's going to.
reach into the shopping
Thank
bag
you for
and
the Hitler
randomly grab.
music.
Yeah,
What bag is this?
it is.
I grabbed the flaming hot lemon, the lime flavored ones.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
I like them. You don't like them?
Guaranteed,
We don't know. We don't know. This is the.
Guaranteed fresh until June 6th, 2023.
All right. So that's definitely expiration date.
I'm gonna
And do
open-
we have to? Do we have a certain way of how we do this?
Oh, I'm just going to open the bag, reach in, and grab a handful.
Grab a handful.
Well,
You just grab one.
All right, I'll grab
Is it going
one.
to be? You have it in your
I
mouth.
gotta hand it over to you.
Was this-
That's
was
why I was
this
going to
like-
grab more than one.
Is this like a chip challenge thing? What is
Yeah,
this?
it's like a chip challenge. I can't reach.
Reach.
Oh, Jesus. Basically, these Doritos came out with these special bags of Doritos,
Okay.
which we had in my office here for about 4 months because
Well,
we
least
were-
since
Oh, those were the Doritos that
Yeah.
fell into the vat of acid. Is that what you're talking?
these are Roulette Doritos.
like it's
So you
got a
don't know-
spicy boy mixed in with the normal one.
Yeah, so you get hot ones mixed in with the regular ones, and you don't know what you're gonna get.
Right.
So,
So
Oh,
grab a
geez.
chip.
so I'm gonna grab a chip.
Dear Lord.
Did you grab a chip?
I have a chip.
You have a chip. I have a
Right,
half a
and this
chip.
chip is kind
You're
of
both
reddish.
gonna
Look.
get burned.
So,
all right.
Einstein dry.
Einstein dry. Oh.
There we go. Oh, that's horrible. That sounds terrible.
It tastes terrible. This is
It
horrible.
tastes terrible.
I don't know. Mine was spicy.
Mine was lemon.
Yeah.
If you can imagine a Dorito dipped in lime.
Yeah. This flavor
it.
of Doritos is not very good.
This is not.
Just a regular.
All right, do another one.
Oh, that one. I did get a spicy one.
You got a spicy one?
Yeah.
Okay. Was it bad?
I did not get a spicy one.
Hang on. I got to
Seems
move
like
the
Bob's
microphone.
okay about it.
Oh, I'm okay.
I did.
Oh, it's nowhere near the one chip challenge.
No. It's not.
Right,
it's
right.
not like our one chip challenge that we had earlier.
Not. Yeah.
That was.
Oh, they're all like flaming red looking.
They're all. Oh, you're looking at them. You're not supposed to look at them.
Go ahead and look at it.
All right, let me look at them.
It's got to wear a blindfold.
There really is no telling what's what.
We just stuck in our hands in. Oh, okay. I see.
You see what I mean?
I see some are dark red, and others.
I think it's
Now,
this one's-
Steve,
Yeah.
you've touched it. Now scratch your eyeball.
Yeah. Keep the gloves on.
For those of you who are listening, we did the one chip challenge last summer. It was about almost a year exactly.
Yeah.
This week.
I got to see if it's available now.
And
It's supposed to come out in August.
we did the one chip challenge, and I accidentally scratched my eye.
Yeah.
Because I itched.
Cougar.
Yeah, it was itched, and
he
then
was
you can watch
bleeding
this.
from his eye.
I wasn't
It was
bleeding.
gross.
I wasn't bleeding, but you can watch it on YouTube. Just if you're on our Potluck podcast page here on Podbean, there's a direct link to it. You can click on the top of our page, and it goes right to our YouTube channel.
We did release 2023 one chip challenge.
Oh.
Carolina Reaper and Naga Viper pepper chip.
Naga Viper. What the?
Yeah.
What's Naga Viper?
Naga Viper peppers. I don't think it has the blue dye in it anymore.
Oh no, that blue dye was fun.
Yeah.
That made
The
your
blue
tongue
dye.
blue.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Man, these chips are horrible. They're just.
That's what I was saying. I was hoping to get the Cool Ranch.
Oh God, these are
No,
horrible.
that one wasn't that spicy.
Oh, yeah, chips don't. No,
All right.
lime here.
Yeah, that lime is terrible.
You have another one. I took a handful.
I'll do another. Okay, you took a handful? All right. But yeah, this lime flavor is...
I'm sorry, Tony. should be
What's
here for
going
this.
on?
You should be here for this.
This sounds horrible.
Well, it is horrible.
They're lime flavored chips.
Oh, they're lime.
They're just... It doesn't belong. It just doesn't belong.
No, just imagine taking a Dorito and dunking it in lime.
In lime
and
juice.
then lime juice.
It's
and then
I
eating.
love it. I love it.
Ugh.
But you keep
but-
eating. It's like contagious. Now you can't stop.
It's that fake lime flavor. It's like that lime freezer pop.
You're showing your addiction.
Oh man,
It's just because they're
MSG.
yeah,
MSG.
but they're not really that spicy.
No,
Oh, that one is
you got one?
maybe
That one is.
no. Maybe it just had more citric acid on it.
Oh man.
That's what I taste more than anything.
See, now one side
Okay.
looks like a regular Dorito, and the other side looks like a burnt freaking red chip.
It's got that flaming hot Cheeto dust on it.
Is that what that is?
Okay, you can't keep crunching. You're gonna gross everybody out.
Okay.
Do we have? I'll finish my handful.
The podcast is not for eating, especially chips.
These are nasty.
Do we have an ass-breaking news at the top of the hour, Tony?
We do. You remember that time I went to Panera and they didn't have bread, so I had to get the chips, and I wanted because bread is soft. You're not going to hear me eating it, on the podcast, or some soup, whatever. And all they had were chips. So that reminded me of that.
Rose wants to know if it tastes like taquitos.
What's taquito? Oh, those little round sticks.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yes, they probably do.
Man, that was awful. I don't ever want to eat that again.
It's not a good flavor.
Okay, swish water down, or do you have a beverage?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I have a tasty beverage. All right. Well, we got a few.
Okay, I'm done.
The
lime flavor is pretty.
That's nasty. Oh,
Right.
It's so fake. It tastes like chemicals and fakeness.
ugh,
That
God. Ugh, I think I'm going to vomit.
was a good critique.
Just the lime flavored Doritos in general.
Yeah.
Skip it.
No, don't do it. Don't do it, man. Lyman, no. Forget it. Mm-mm. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my.
All right. Oh, my. That's right. Okay, folks. We're going to try this before ass-breaking news.
True or false?
False.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to statement, and you have to decide whether it is true or false. And that lime. Oh my God! Oh, hold on a second.
Attacking you.
Mm-hmm.
It's hitting you up.
It's the afterburn.
What's in the ingredients?
Jesus. What? No, he's looking up this up.
Yeah, citric acid, corn vegetable oil, and then citric acid.
Oh, great.
So citric acid is the third ingredient.
Wow.
So yeah, that's why they taste terrible. It's just
Now that's
nasty.
going down into your tummy.
Yes, it is. Oh God. All right, folks, here we go.
True or false?
All right, here's the statements, folks. Here we go. The song 12 Days of Christmas was originally a way for persecuted English Catholics to pass on the basics of their faith in a form of a coded song. It is a coded song. Oh, yeah. True or false?
True? I don't know.
12 Days of Christmas. It's a way for our Christians who are persecuted to pass on their basic faith beliefs in a coded, worded song.
false.
False.
Okay, people are saying false, and you guys are all right, because that is false.
Well, it's all right.
Yes. Here we go. True or false? It will take 10 million years for the footprints of the Apollo astronauts to disappear from the surface of the moon.
True.
10 million years. Shane says false.
I don't know how often the meteoroids hit the moon.
No. We'll find out in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
What happens in 2 weeks?
That's when the Indians go land on the moon. With
The
their spaceship.
Indians?
Yeah, India launched in July 16th, and they're gonna on August 24th. They're about to land on the moon.
Well, they're taking their time to get there, aren't they?
Yeah, going through a low orbit.
Stop stepping on the moon. That's our. We need that.
It's
Quit
not a
messing with it.
It's not a human mission, is it?
I don't know.
I don't think they're sending people. They're probably just sending like a little robot.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do the drum roll. Will it take 10 million years for the footprints of the Apollo astronauts to disappear from the moon? It is true, folks. There is no wind or atmosphere.
Yeah, that's why I was saying like the meteorites or asteroids have to.
Somebody has to actually move it. Move it. Mm.
I still taste it.
My tongue is still freaking on. It's still nasty. This shit's still bad. All right, here we go.
It's not spicy. It's just disgusting.
It's disgusting. Yeah, it's not good. Entering your PIN number in an ATM backward automatically notifies the police that you are in some sort of trouble.
True.
False.
Entering your PIN number backwards into an ATM machine automatically notifies the police you are in some sort of trouble.
False.
False.
Wait.
I'm saying false.
People were
True.
all saying.
Did I say true?
True.
Why?
I don't know.
Conspiracy
What
theorist.
if your pin code is like symmetrical?
I don't know. How would they? Anyway.
4 digits.
Yeah.
No, it is false. It is false, folks.
It is false.
False things. Folklore. How would the? No, that's just whoever makes this shit up.
Try it one time.
It's not people are dumb.
Yeah.
Like,
it'll just eat your freaking card.
Do you remember the hoax? Like, don't stick your finger in the coin return of the payphone because there's needles that have AIDS in them. You remember that?
I did not know that.
I didn't know that
You
one
don't
either.
remember that from the 80s?
I
Like,
don't.
if you use a payphone, don't get your change because there's needles with AIDS in them. You'll get AIDS from the payphone getting stuck with a needle.
I've never heard that.
Oh, from the heroin addicts and stuff.
They stick their needles in the coin return in the payphone.
Oh my God!
Which
last one, folks?
What do they think of next?
I don't know who comes up with this crap. Last one, folks. True or false? There is enough carbon in a human body to make 900 pencils. There is enough carbon in the human body to make 900 pencils. True or false?
Specifically 900?
Graphite.
Specifically 900? That just sounds so specific.
Pencils. It is a specific number.
I'm saying false because pencils are made with graphite.
I'll say false also. It doesn't seem believable. Because I know otherwise.
All right, folks, here we go. Everyone's saying false, and you all are. It's a true statement, folks.
Wow.
Yes,
How do they know that?
There is enough carbon in the human body to make 900. Well, how do they know that spiders have feelings?
That's the whole thing. They don't.
They act like it's true, and then they collect the check. Pay us for our make-believe research on something you can't prove.
Shane's like,
bullshit.
Don't get your cash and go right to jail or whatever that expression is.
I don't know. But I do know that it's time for Tony B recently to have some ass-breaking news, and we do have a Dr. Linda.
And then I should be good to go. Okay.
We have a Dr. Linda as well. A special event.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, but I will get my staples at Walmart.
Okay.
You know, kids, ass breakers, and assholes alike. We service you all equally. Firstly, Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. Julian Assange didn't do anything wrong, and the CIA just killed another leader in South America, Ecuador. This is citizen journalism. This is the ass-breaking news. Just wanted to aside to you guys. Some folks are left-handed, right? I'm left-cheeked. That's right. Whenever I smile, my left cheek rises first. Do you mean on your face? No, I mean on my ass-breaking news show. Good greeting to you for Wednesday, August 9th. There you go. Through the 16th of 2023. Hey, you know what? It's 2023. Where in the hell did the future go? I expected us to be the bridge of the Starship Enterprise by now, as I've said once before. But hey, it's like all the geriatrics and the general maniacs are the ones in control of us. And is there a political solution? And can we get on the same page about what the hell ever that is? In local ass-breaking news from ALS.com, who are apparently getting the corporate news media memo to start scaring people back into getting fake vaccines by lying about hospitalizations being on the rise from the variant. In my opinion, which is our safety disclaimer from any reprisals, see adopt my advice not. I'm just going on what is on the ground, what we went through in the past 3 years now. Unequivocally, we were lied to. Do you think they will be telling us the truth now? You do the math. Figure this one out on your own, please. Thank you. Now, get to your world ass-breaking news. Maui at the death toll around 100 people. So far, what we know as of today, most news agencies are blaming global warming. And not necessarily where a set of alarms that were supposed to go off never did. Again, blaming weather. Now that this area is so devastated, BlackRock is all set to swoop in and buy properties on the dollar to replace these residents with expensive homes. So, Hawaii boasted having the best emergency alarm system. Investigations are set to unfold, and hopefully we'll find out for sure what happened exactly. A terrible tragedy. And it is also a rumor that this blaze was purposeful because of the coming plans to create one of the first AI cities in the United States. Now, isn't that interesting? An AI government. Well, we'll see what happens. Well, that'll do it for us here in Dover, Delaware. I'm Tony B. Recently, report you live. Let's get you back to Stephen Grabo and Bob Dammit in the MCG studios of Northport, Florida. Guys?
Yowza, yowza, yowza. It's fantastic stuff there, Tony. Thank you so much.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
You know, we like to pass on the gas of the news, so...
There's a lot of methane out there, folks. Lots of methane.
Didn't Paris Hilton post a picture of her Maui vacation this week?
Is she trying to be Barbie? What she's trying to do?
No, she went to Maui on vacation to one of her hotels and posted it on social media.
Get out.
She's trying to be relevant again.
Read the room, lady. You know?
Yeah.
Jason Momoa said, "Don't go there." You know, I wouldn't want to piss that guy off.
What was it, the burnt pizza?
Bad.
Did I send that to you, Tony?
Burnt pizza?
He sent me a picture of burnt pizza and said, "Is this Hawaiian pizza now?
Is this what's classified as Hawaiian pizza?"
Oh, too soon.
Yeah, no, disaster capitalism is gonna kick in. They're gonna go, "Oh, we'll rebuild," and it'll be like fucking resorts and all.
Yeah, it won't be Hawaii anymore. It'll be Hilton Head,
BlackRock. Yeah,
that was the thing. Hilton Head had its mystique,
and
then the hotels came in, and now it's like freaking Jersey.
Same with Sarasota.
Sarasota's even worse. Sarasota is horrible. They're trying to make it like a metropolitan area, and it's
because of that MTV show that the Ask Gary kid did about Siesta Key.
Oh, jeez.
And that just brought everybody, and then
I was there.
Visit Sarasota on the New York Rangers hockey games.
I don't know.
Whatever. Stay home, people. Don't come here.
Yeah, don't come to Florida. No, it's not worth it. All right.
It's too goddamn
keeping things going. Here comes Dr. Linda with some POO Corner, folks. Here she is.
It's POO Corner with Dr. Linda.
It's Pooh of the Month at POO Corner. A sneak attack. The Trojan horse of poo. A sneak attack is the result of a fart that is accompanied by a liquid smear poo.
No.
In addition to staining your underwear, the smelly remnants of a sneak attack will follow you around until you perform the necessary cleaning, usually a hasty laundering in the bathroom sink. When faced with a sneak attack, We recommend taking care of the cleanup immediately. Often, this may require throwing away your underwear and going commando for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
A refreshing shower should eliminate all remaining traces of this unwelcome surprise, both physically and emotionally.
Learn something new each week with Dr. Linda in POO Corner.
I'm throwing that shit out.
Sneak attack.
The sneak attack.
That's a fart with a present.
That was in the movie, the sharding. I just sharded.
That's a shart.
Oh my god.
Way more
Sneak
Huffman.
attack. Oh,
Philip.
that is like, that's horrible stuff.
That's the worst.
That is the worst. It's just, ooh.
Yeah.
Especially when you're sleeping at night. Like, oh no.
Oh no.
And
no.
panic.
Not when you're
shit the
sleeping.
bed.
Jump out of bed.
Shit the bed?
Like, I shouldn't have trusted
What?
it.
Oh no.
Jump
God.
out, run to the bathroom. Now I'm wide awake. In a panic.
Oh, dear.
What am I talking?
Do you happen to have
I'm
a
in
sound
town.
bites for tonight?
I do. I have several playlists, and I think I should go with my hair metal playlist, if that's okay.
Hair metal.
Yeah.
Hair metal.
God.
And you want to go with the goth playlist?
Oh, man, we'll do hair metal.
Okay,
That's all right.
we'll do
That's
hair
all right.
metal.
We'll do
No,
hair
we're
metal.
not doing that weird ass music.
No. Speaking of goth, you know that Smashing Pumpkins are on tour with
So what?
The World is a Vampire tour.
Yeah, I never liked them.
I never did either, but all these bands from the 90s that, broke up and 80s and 90s are now having to go back on tour because they're no longer getting royalties from
From the corporate greedy.
From the corporate greed and the streaming platforms. They're no longer getting their dues.
Well, make more music. And they're just resting on their laurels.
It doesn't matter how much music you make, Bob.
Well,
you're not going to get anything anymore.
I can't do my job and be like, well, pay for today because I did it yesterday.
That's the whole point.
You know,
It's supposed to have residual income. That was the
forever.
whole point.
No,
Yes,
that's
we're supposed
not how the world works, Steve.
That's how it was.
You must be productive.
That was how it used to work.
Yeah.
You be productive, you bust your ass, and you let the things. It's what your websites are now doing. It's what YouTube and all those platforms.
Well, we'll just replay this show next week,
Yes, and then
and then the residuals come rolling in.
but you have to subscribe first, people. That's the whole point of that.
I ain't coming into work today because
I made
residuals.
I made a
I worked
podcast
yesterday, so pay me again.
All right, so
I don't know.
I
I'm
got.
bullshit.
Do you have your set list ready?
Yeah.
All right, folks. Here we go. Get ready. This is it. Here it is. Now we go. I'm pressing the button right now. That wasn't loud enough.
That was kind of wimpy.
That was kind of wimpy. What the heck was going on there? That was.
I don't know.
That's not real. Let's just make that.
That's because you got for hoods.
Oh,
Just a heads up, our Halloween theme this year will be Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yay!
Hey, all right. Here we go. There we go. Soundbytes.
Soundbytes. Yeah, it is mid-August, so everyone, buy your Halloween stuff and get your Christmas shopping ready.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
it's coming.
Now,
Right
this
around the corner.
playlist is an actual for real playlist I made for myself.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is for my listening enjoyment, and I hope you enjoy it too.
All right. And if you know the song, and if
Just
you
blurt it out.
blurt it out or type it in, and you'll get a prize. If you win, the winner gets a prize. There we go. Whenever you're ready, Bob.
It's playing.
It's playing. You turn it up. You're plugged in.
You could win a lighted toilet.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yes, you could. I know this one.
I know that one.
Philly Boys. Cinderella.
Yeah.
Is that? May I say it?
Yeah,
Is it Cinderella?
it is Cinderella.
Is that Gypsy Toad got
Gypsy
smashed
Road.
on the road?
Gypsy Road.
Yeah.
And Gypsy Toad got smashed on the road. Smashed on the road.
The dude, Sean, welcome to the show. We're in the middle of Soundbytes, hair metal bands. Here we go.
What's going on?
I don't know, Bob. Bob's in charge of Soundbytes tonight, folks. This is his.
Hang on. Why is
He's waiting for it to move. Turn it up.
Right.
If you know the song, turn it up.
No. This is sounds just like Cinderella, don't it?
No.
Very.
Sounds like they need, some.
It's different.
They could use a throat lozenge.
Yeah.
Need some Chloraseptic.
Yes. If you know the song, type it in.
Great video.
Oh man, I remember this.
I don't think anybody got it.
I remember this. I don't remember the name.
Well, they were kind of local too, weren't they?
Yeah, they were all local.
I think these guys were like out of Baltimore or something.
Yeah. Brittany Fox.
Brittany Fox.
Brittany
The
Fox,
one.
folks.
Girls' School.
Brittany Fox. That's right.
Yes. All right, let's go to the next one.
Turn it up a little bit.
Oh, why is it so quiet?
I don't know. It's for dramatic effects.
I think you.
I didn't touch it. Everybody had a song like this after Poison.
Oh yeah. We're like all top heavy metal bands with the poofy hair, and they come out
Yeah.
slow chick. Gotta do a slow song for all the girls.
That's right. Gotta do it.
But we're like tough poofy hair with your tender songs.
Oh, this one.
You don't know this?
I do
Does anybody
not.
have a guess out there? No.
Sounds familiar.
All right. This is The Ballad of Jane by L.A. Guns.
Oh, L.A. Gun.
L.A. Guns. L.A. Guns, Guns N' Roses.
Never a big fan of LA Guns.
You know this next one. If you don't know
Sounds like a
this
rolling
one, I don't know.
keyboard. It's a rolling keyboard.
We all had rolling.
No. Many takers for this one.
Is that Fiona?
It is not.
No.
This is a runaway, though.
No.
It's not?
No.
Is it Vixen? This is Vixen.
Vixen.
Vixen. Edge of a Broken Heart.
Right, there you go. The drummer Roxy Petrucci from Madam X.
Yes, Madam X.
All right, next.
Who was the lead singer for Madam X?
That guy.
Sebastian Bach. Oh, come on.
This is just my playlist.
You know, I had to fill in for him. I was 16.
Yeah.
You know I never seen you look so good. You never act the way you should. But I like it. And I know you.
Come on, Tony, you know this.
What's Poison?
Yeah, there we go. I was 16 years old. Filling in for Bret Michaels.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
All right, next.
We're done. You got it. Yeah, thank you. There it is. There she is.
Oh, okay.
This one holds up. The other one's not so. This one I can listen to.
Late for my job and the traffic was bad. Had to borrow $10 from my old man. It ain't no big thing.
That wouldn't get you far nowadays.
I went to a party last Saturday night. I told you that story.
It's a snapshot of life in the 80s.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's just a snapshot. Mid to late 80s. Late 80s, early 90s.
Give it to me.
Tony, do you know?
Isn't Lita Ford?
It is Lita Ford.
Kiss Me Deadly. All right. This is a good song to drive.
It's a boppy. It likes your bop.
It's a. Yeah.
It bops.
It does.
It bops.
This song should.
Is that a hint? It's a
Maybe.
firehouse. It's a firehouse.
No, Firehouse. When you figure it out, you'll throw something at me for that.
Oh yeah. Fired up, huh? Oh, wait. That would have to be a joke of a. That's a Rhode Island joke.
Rhode Island?
Was it Rhode?
Yeah, well, no, it's a Rhode Island bar.
Quahog.
I'm gonna bump this ahead a bit.
Yeah, this is like sleepy. Great White.
Great White.
There it is. That's the one.
Song is. You just sang it. All right. Rock Me. Great White.
Yes. It was in West Warwick, Rhode Island.
Is that where?
Oh, this is Mark.
Yeah.
I know this one. Any takers? Turn it up. This is. Oh, you don't have to turn it up that loud. This was our lifestyle. That's right. I think I wore the CD out.
So bad. So bad.
The CD I definitely wore out. And he's a pretty cool dude.
Yeah.
He's a super cool dude, that guy right there.
That's a dude?
That's a dude. Straight up. He is a super cool dude.
Give it to him, so nobody knows this.
It's Mark Slaughter with the band Slaughter.
Slaughter.
Slaughter. Up
I
all night,
remember
sleep
Slaughter.
all day. Now we would do turn it down,
Turn it up, turn it down, make up your mind.
Look. Everybody's singing now. We would do their other hit song from this. Angels. Flight Angels.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Do you guys remember a fellow by the name of Eric Daimler?
Eric Daimler.
Yes. I think of him when I hear that song, that last song.
Oh,
or
really?
all these songs. He was a piano player.
Oh yeah. Oh, I do remember Eric. He was a big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Eric.
He's a character.
Yes, he was. Now, everyone should know this song. Everyone should know this song. Any takers, type it in.
Just one more night, and I'm coming on this long and winding road.
Yours is like, it's from Hot Tub Time Machine. Yep.
Hey.
This is the crew, man. This is the crew.
You should play those yelling goats behind him.
Yelling goats?
Okay, these last...
When he does a chorus. Yeah, you should have...
It's too loud. You can't hear it. You can't hear it. You can't hear it. Oh, you hear it?
Yeah. Lane is dead.
All right, these next two nobody's going to get.
One, two, three, let's go!
Okay, if you know this song, type it in.
Nobody knows this song, even I didn't.
What do you got, man?
This is Rock and Roll is Gonna Set the Night on Fire by Pretty Boy Floyd.
Pretty Boy Floyd.
Pretty formulaic song.
I don't know if I've heard of this guy.
Yeah. Here's the last one. Even the
last one?
This is the last one. And this is rather obscure.
So if you get this one, you win.
You should win if you get this one.
Great.
You're a hair metal fan.
More cowbell. I think you should use more cowbell.
Absolutely.
This band might have been in the Decline of Western Civilization Part 2.
All these broken dreams have made me see. I'm strung out, somebody rescue me. But do I have to tell you that I love you?
They were part of the LA scene, the Sunset Strip.
Do I have to tell you that I need you to
Who's thinking?
It's in the middle of the night when I'm much too weak to fight.
I don't know this one.
I think their drummer got killed by Vince Neil in the car crash.
I can't hear you.
I think their drummer was killed in the car crash with Vince Neil.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just Broken Dreams?
Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Hanoi Rocks.
Hanoi Rocks.
Hanoi Rocks. So,
Bob, you are the winner. Yeah.
I'm
the winner
because Bob
right.
That's great.
Yes, Bob stumped us.
The house is always going to win.
I got to check that fact. I got to make sure.
Oh, is it Hanoi?
Okay. In that Hanoi pit of hell.
Correct.
Boulevard of Dreams. They were a Finnish rock band formed in '79, and they went to the UK, and they're most popular in Japan.
Killing Hanoi Rocks drummer Razzle and leaving the two passengers in the other car, Lisa Hogan and Daniel Smithers, with brain damage.
Brain damage. Is that a band? Brain damage?
Dame Bramage.
No. Dame Bramage.
Yeah, so Hanoi Rocks.
Yep.
Well, there you go. All right. Well, how about that? Mr.
Yeah,
A says, sup, Mr. A. Yeah.
Yeah, Motley
just-
Crue's out on tour and they're like lip syncing everything. People are pissed.
They're lip singing?
Yeah. But yeah, like the bass isn't even they're just miming to
their record.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's awful.
That's horrible. Wow. That's when you know you're old.
Mm-hmm.
You know you're old when?
When we announced the farewell tour 8 years ago, and we're like, well, let's go milk them for another go around for residuals.
Again, no, you're not getting it. You don't get residuals when you're out on tour. You get residuals
you do when you're just like going on tour after a farewell. It's a residual tour.
Here's the thing. About America. This is the thing about America. We do not pay when they play their music anymore.
No.
You used to get residual income and royalties every time your song gets played.
Mm-hmm.
And since the companies took over and our Congress are now affiliated with all of these industries and these organizations, they now say if you play your song on the radio, it's free advertising for you, and we don't need to pay you anymore. Whereas before, you used to get a quarter or whatever, and every as more music became available, you got less and less royalties. Now, when we did Misplaced Comedy, we were getting half of a penny every time someone clicked on one of our songs.
Mm-hmm.
Now we get zilch. We get 0.00012.4
listens per month.
No. Actually.
Yeah, I know but that's why
they changed all that, and
the
now
writers are on strike because their residuals are not getting paid because that one guy, like, I wrote 2 episodes of Tremors, the TV show, and they're not paying me.
We're talking like the major artists and the Law and Order writers and everything.
Right.
They're being broadcast on these streaming platforms,
mm-hmm.
and not getting paid for it.
Well, that's
their work.
Make it free for everybody.
That's their work they're doing. Uh-huh. But you have to pay for that streaming site. But not a single dime of that money goes to the people that you're playing on the platform.
Yeah, pay per month to listen to Apple Music it wouldn't even buy a single CD in the 80s. CDs used to cost $14 a piece.
Exactly, and that is why the streaming platforms don't work.
Now I pay like $12 a month to listen to everything.
There was a big thing about Napster back in the early 2000s.
Yeah,
Napster, because you could download the music on Napster, and everybody freaked out because they were no one was paying for the music.
Right.
But you were paying for Napster.
No, you weren't.
You weren't paying for Napster?
No, it was like LimeWire.
Okay, so all these streaming platforms are very similar.
Yeah, you just pay for the streaming thing, but it's like
to Napster.
It's like all Napster all the time.
It's all Napster all the time, and I blame Metallica.
Yeah. I blame Metallica too. Why? What'd they do?
Because they were the advocators for getting rid of Napster. And they got their lawyers involved.
No, you should blame Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs for Apple
for
iTunes?
The iPod. Because I had an MP3 player before the iPod, and so did you.
Mm-hmm.
And you had an old one, but
yes,
I bought an iPod, and everybody bought iPods, and realized, hey, we can download these music off of Napster or LimeWire and just load up our iPods and listen to it.
I
don't have to buy CDs anymore.
I worked for the first radio station to have an MP3 player. So that's so we kind of actually started.
You didn't. Well, and Clear Channel and the
Clear Channel didn't have that stuff.
The death of MTV.
MTV died.
It's Rob Dyrdek, because it's all the ridiculousness channel now.
Oh man,
he kind of has him over the barrel though.
Yeah,
but. Also, there isn't really any new music to speak of. Everybody's just regurgitating the old stuff.
Well, there was
like this whole actor strike and writer strike, and everybody's going, you know what? I'll just go back and watch the good movies.
Well,
I don't want Indiana Jones 5 when I can watch Indiana Jones.
Again, they're not getting paid for that.
They're not getting paid for watching Indiana Jones.
They're not getting paid for any of that. Nobody's getting paid for that.
If you bought the DVD, you can watch as many times as you want.
But they would get residuals from that purchase that you had.
Uh-huh.
Not anymore. They're not getting it anymore.
Because nobody's buying DVDs.
It doesn't... Even
I
if
know.
you download...
I know. These,
even if you download...
The thing is, these streaming sites, I know. I'm trying to play devil's advocate.
You're trying to play devil's advocate, but it's not
I'm doing a bad job at it.
It's not how it's working.
I know.
It's not
Because
how it
these
works.
streaming platforms are making profits.
And they're not dishing it out. So here we go.
Because they're taking their
iHeartRadio.
profits, taking other...
iHeartRadio has this huge concert event every year.
Mm-hmm.
And they give an awards ceremony for all of these top artists. Okay? Now, these artists are getting no royalties anymore. Yet, this iHeartRadio can put together this huge shindig and broadcast it over everywhere and throw all this money that they make off of these people's music and give them a $35 trophy and said, you're an award-winning artist. Thank you.
But
thank you for making us millions of dollars. Here's a $35
who
trophy.
listens to the radio?
Actually, a lot of people listen to the radio. You don't listen to the radio, but there's a lot of people that still do listen to the radio. And they get 9 out of 10 advertisers can, if you're on iHeartRadio nowadays.
People listen to podcasts like this one.
Missed it. You weren't here. Tony got it. Tony was here.
What's that?
This or that podcasts or playlists that was 2 weeks ago, or was that last week when Bob wasn't here?
I wasn't there last week.
I do playlists.
Oh, you do
Obviously,
playlists?
Yeah.
That's what I put your vote in for playlist.
Oh. That's what I do.
Yes. Oh. Aye. Is it time for a game?
Yes.
I think it's time for a game.
Save me.
Is it save you?
Yeah.
Save you. All right, we're going to do a game. Let's see what we got here.
You didn't do Florida Man.
Oh, we can do Florida Man, but we want to do something else first.
Fine.
Let's see what we got here. Oh, I do have it here. Okay, let's see. Where's this?
What the fuck is that noise?
Yay.
All right, it's Tony's favorite. All right, what's that noise? I'm going to play a noise, and you have to decide what it is. And here is your first one. Oh, it didn't work. Oh no!
That's the sound of silence.
I don't know. Do you hear that?
No.
Oh man, why did that work?
Oh.
Wow. Okay, so we're just going to have to go back and do this. Fail. That was a fail on my end. Here we go.
That's the sound of failure.
Here we go. All right.
Oh.
A bunch of people just entered the live studio. We're playing
Brushing
What's That
teeth.
Noise?
Yeah. Brush your teeth.
Brushing your
Brush
teeth.
teeth.
And down.
That's right. Brushing
in
your teeth.
tiny circles, round and round.
Sing it, Bob.
You remember the toothbrush family? Brush your teeth up and down in tiny circles, round and
Our
round.
family hated that family.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Why did your family hate the toothbrush family?
Well, I brushed my teeth, but
Good.
and my sisters did, but my brothers didn't so much. Ernie did.
You brushed your
Rick-
sister's teeth? Or
Rick
did you do
had-
it on her own?
Rick had holes in his teeth, I guess.
Weird family.
So when he would go to the dentist, you know, and they had that little air gun, and he'd go across his teeth, it would sound like.
All right, we're going to
Yeah.
keep things moving. Keep things moving.
What the fuck is that noise?
All right, what is this noise? If you had gym class, you would know what this is.
Ooh.
Do you know this?
Is that a dodgeball hitting me in the face?
That is a dodgeball hitting you in the face. Mr. A. Mr. A got that. Dodgeball hitting you right in the face.
So relatable.
Yes, I love that noise.
Leave a mark.
Oh, man. All right. Here's another one. Let's see if you got this one. That's an easy one.
Run that by me again. Is it smushing a can?
Yes, that is smushing a can. There you go. Can crushing. Yes, you got that. All right. Yay. There you go. All right.
Nice.
We got time for one more. Let's see what we got here.
Oh, it's an elevator.
It is an elevator. Tony, you got that.
Elevator.
You're the winner. You're the winner. Yay.
Is one ding going up and two dings going down?
I don't. It might be.
Good question.
Let's listen. See what happens. It's one of the different floors. It beats on the floor.
But how do I know which way it's going from listening to it?
You Dun, dun, da-da. Nope, it didn't do anything. It just opened up. All right, well, there you go. And that, my friends, is...
What the fuck is that noise?
What is that noise? Yes.
What the F is that?
Yeah, there you go. All right. That was a fun, quick game right there. Yeah.
That was fun.
That's a fun one.
I had fun.
Yeah. Keeping things going. There you go, Bob. Just what you wanted.
Okay.
Just what you wanted.
Ooh, I'm going round the Everglades, going round the Everglades, going round the Everglades, and my friends today. Oh yeah, we're hanging around on the Everglades on this wind-fanned hovercraft.
With the
That has the distinction of being the lamest theme, entry theme of any game show ever.
You really?
We need to figure out which number episode it was that he debuted that song.
Oh wow!
You did a special on it.
We did a special best clips with Popsky doing that. You can go back and listen to that anytime you want. You just got to go back on our site.
We were
Bob.
trying to figure out which show he was talking about. I was thinking he was talking about a cartoon.
Oh, I had no idea. Eventually, I figured out. Yeah, eventually, I figured out Gentle Ben because
yes.
And who was the kid on the
Howard, the
Ron Howard's brother.
Ron Howard's brother. Yes.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Bob Howard.
No,
I don't know what his name is.
No, he's the doll. That's Bob the doll.
No,
the 13-inch.
Clint Howard.
Clint Howard. Yes.
Clint.
Yes, Clint Howard. Yes.
Yes. I understand he's a very nice person.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. For those who've never played Florida Man before, I have two headlines here that I'm going to read, and you have to decide which one is the actual headline without looking it up and cheating. So here we go, folks. Here we go. Florida man attacks karaoke clerk with nunchucks over missing song in the catalog. Florida man attacks karaoke clerk with nunchucks over missing song in his catalog. Here's the next one. Florida man arrested after accidentally texting a detective and not his wife with a confession of murder. Wow. I'm going to read that again because I stumbled over it. Arrested after accidentally texting detective, not wife, with confession of murder. All right. So which Florida man is it? Is the Florida man attacking the karaoke clerks over the song that's missing in his catalog, or the Florida man arrested after accidentally texting a detective and not wife with confession of murder? All right. Everyone's saying number one. The nunchucks.
Number one just sounds more Florida. Like
it does sound
like
I think he pulled him out and said, "Why ain't you got Proud to Be American by Lee Greenwood?"
That's Pennsylvania, dude.
Oh,
that's not Florida. That's not Florida.
Proud to be an American.
That's not, no.
At least I know I'm free. I always sing that karaoke.
That's karaoke. Yeah, it's karaoke for me. Yeah.
Everybody
All
likes
right.
that song.
All right. I'm going to do the drum roll, folks. So far, everyone's saying number one. And I have to tell everybody that no. Yes, the Florida man was charged with murder after texting detective, not wife, about girlfriend's death.
How did he have the detective's text?
What? I don't know. Why would you text your wife about your girlfriend's dying? I don't know.
Right.
But anyway, here we go. This happened in Dunellen in Florida. Florida man who thought he was texting his wife but instead nervously messaged a detective, "I think they are going to arrest me," was charged with murder in the death of his live-in girlfriend. Marion County Sheriff officials said that David W. Rumig, 52 years old, was charged, including homicide, making a false report and tampering with evidence. Investigators say he staged a crime scene to make it look like an intruder entered the home and killed Sally Kaufman Ruff, 64-year-old. Ooh, she was robbing the cradle there in the master bedroom of her home in Dunellen, which is in North Florida. Detectives quickly found that the evidence didn't match Rumig's story about the home invasion, and a short time later, he sent 2 messages saying that he thought he was going to be arrested. "I think they're going to arrest me," Rumig wrote in the first text, which he thought he sent to his wife. The second text said, "I think they're going to arrest," and the arrest report said Rumig also messaged his wife that he had a very bad night, adding he had broken in and Kaufman Ruff was fatally shot. He texted his wife saying, "Things don't add up. I am afraid I did something I don't remember," and he ended up, "If I did this, I will kill myself." After his arrest, Rumig told detectives that he had been suffering from blackouts and he was hearing voices and that he had an out-of-body experience and he felt like he was wrestling with himself with a gun and the gun just went off, shooting Sally. He also due to having blacked out during the shooting, setting the scene as a home invasion. Yeah. Well, anyway.
Straight to jail.
Yeah, he was held without bond, and he's on a suicide in Marion County right now in Ocala. There you go. And that actually happened right here in Florida. That was a depressing story.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a good Florida man story. That wasn't good.
We need
at
a
all.
naked man.
We need a good naked man hiatus Florida man story. Let's see what we got here. All right, here we go. I think I'm just going to put naked in front of it just to make it more interesting. Naked Florida man consumes dozens of raw alligator eggs containing salmonella poisoning. Let me read that again. Florida man consumes dozens of raw alligator eggs contacting I can't read. Contacting salmonella poisoning from eating.
Contracting.
I'm just reading what it says here.
You contract.
You contract salmonella. That's probably why I can't read
catch
it. You're catching. So he consumed dozens of raw alligator eggs, contracting salmonella poisoning.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the next one. Florida man claims. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to put naked in front of it. Naked Florida man claims people were quote unquote eating his brains. And he leads police on an insane golf course chase. So which one is it, folks?
Yep.
Is it the guy who ate the raw alligator eggs and contracted salmonella poisoning?
No.
Or the Florida man claiming people were eating his brains and he leads police on an insane golf course chase?
Yep.
Hey,
I'll
look
go
at
with
me,
that
enter the
one,
live
so.
studio. You're going with that one?
Need yakety sax.
Oh, Rose says number 1. Okay. Hey, look at me. Welcome to the show.
Did he have 19th hole written on his back?
I don't know. 19th hole written on his back. With an arrow pointing down?
Right.
Okay, no. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God, that's so bad. All right, you guys are saying number 2. Rose is saying number 1. Here comes the drum roll. And the winner it is number 2, folks. The Florida man does claim that people were eating his brains, and he led police on an insane golf course chase. This comes from the Golf Digest, the magazine itself. And
Wow.
I have the I'm going to copy and paste the URL right here on the chat line. Bam. And you can watch though, as the golf chase is a genuine classic. It's a genre classic. From Hollywood to real life, its lure lives in the hearts of minds of golfers everywhere, growing in stature with every new report of, well, Florida man. Yes, rarely do we get to actually witness and see a pursuit like this left to fill in jumps and the fairway fishtails of our imaginations alone. But this week was a very special week because this week a mythological chase was finally captured in full harrowing glory thanks to the heroic Lady Lake PD dash cam. Right, needless to say, it's everything we dreamed of, and it would be even more, and that's why I just copied and pasted that link right there for you to witness. Yes, the footage picks up the chase after 29-year-old Jesse Webb found behind the wheel of a stolen community watch vehicle. Yes.
They weren't watching that good.
He wasn't watching that good. They were cops. He stole their vehicle, which he commandeered from a neighborhood supervisor, responding to a report that Webb was running around shouting that people were eating his brains out. Yes. And after hopping behind the wheel, Webb swerved across several before veering into the grounds of the Orange Blossom Hills Golf and Country Club, where 2 cruisers gave chase as Webb weaved in and out of golf carts and golfers all throughout the area, and later is scrambling dumbfounded to get out of the way. And of course, if you thought getting up and down a fairway bunker was hard enough, just try doing it, with Florida man bearing down on you in a stolen SUV. What? Yes, thankfully no one was hurt, but Webb eventually was apprehended after taking the chase into town, slamming into the side of a nursing home. Yet again, we are in Florida. And of course, he attempted to escape on foot. Orange Blossom Hills wasn't quite so lucky. However, reportedly sustained thousands of dollars worth of damage in the chase from just the golf course alone, and then running it into a building. Webb's zombies, meanwhile, still remain at large. And there you have it. Brains! They're eating my brains! I'm going to steal your SUV. And that actually happened. I know, right? Oh, man. That's just crazy. All right. We got one more, folks. One more. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, my. What do we have? We have... Okay, here we go. Bam. 100 cross-dressing patrons detained during a staged shoplifting event causes riots. 100 cross-dressing patrons detained during a staged shoplifting event causes a riot. Here's the next one. Florida man in wig with 100 others arrested with enough fentanyl to kill everyone in Brevard County.
That's the one.
That's it. That is it.
The Florida man in a wig and 100 others arrested with enough fentanyl to kill everyone in Brevard County?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Because we don't have cross-dressers anymore.
No, we don't really. No. All right. Well,
we do.
Here we go. I'm not even going to do the drum roll. That's number 2. That's just straight up. Yeah, seriously. Okay, this was actually taken from Facebook, from the Brevard County Sheriff's Office, and I have the photo here of the guy, and I'm going to paste it in the timeline here so you can see for yourself if you have a Facebook account. Seriously, you thought that wig would keep the Game Over Task Force from recognizing you? As that's what they call themselves. Earlier today, members of our quote-unquote Game Over Force received it from our citizens on location where a fugitive, Robert Bobby Walls, was hiding at a residence. Walls was wanted as a result of a culmination of significant drug investigation that led to the issuance of arrest warrants of over 100 subjects. The agents arrived in the area where they were able to confirm Walls was inside the residence and began to set up a perimeter. Subsequent to their arrival, agents observed a white male subject leaving the residence on a bike who matched the description of Walls, but the only exception to the description was that a guy on the bike had a long blonde wig. Not being fooled by this incredible disguise, agents followed the subject and eventually caught up with him. And once the agents stopped the subject, they determined that it was Walls wearing a long blonde wig and took him into custody without incident. Walls stated that he knew he was wanted and was using the wig to disguise and avoid arrest. Walls further stated that he had known the agents were already in the area and he would have taken off into the woods. He was transported to Brevard County Jail instead, where he was booked without his wig for conspiracy to possess controlled substance, solicitation to sell controlled substances, and of a two-way device. Okay, Walls was booked under his real name and the AKA of Master of Deception with the wig. So he put on a wig and thought that they wouldn't recognize him. Amazing stuff. And there you go. And that, my friends, will conclude tonight's Florida Man. There you go. Oh, boy.
Ooh, I'm going round the Everglades.
There it is.
Going round the Everglades. And my friends today.
Who would have thunk it?
Oh, yeah. We're hanging around on the Everglades.
On this wind-fan hovercraft. The bear.
We're the bear.
Well, Tony, what do you think, buddy?
I was wondering if we could go over some lyrics I'm working on for this song parody.
I think that's a perfect time to do this.
Let's
Absolutely.
see if I can get to that. I don't know if you can you hear it?
Do it, man.
It's very dramatic.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And he sings like this is blues.
It's Tony Jovi, people. Tony Jovi.
Tony B. Jovi.
Tony B. Jovi.
It begins shitting. 2, shitting here, wasting, somehow wounded at this old piano. With a piss heart, I try to convey real pain this morning, I don't know. 'Cause a bottle-sized dildo still lodged in my ass, and some blonde gave me head. I think she's still, oh wait, it's a dude. As I rue about movies I made on the internet, I wish I was dead.
Oh, man.
With an ironclad fist, I wake up and feel the morning. While some Martians just a beat off in my head while we're talking about all of the things I forgot to believe, about stuff I can't remember. I know it includes sex, and the truth is, baby, these fake white guy blues are all I need. 'Cause I wanna bang you down in a bed of roses. But tonight we'll bang on a bed of nails. Oh, I wanna do it in the hallway and on the staircase. Lay you down anywhere you wanna. Well, I'm so gay that each step I take is on my way home. A king's ransom in dimes I'd give each night. This payphone or some shit. He's singing about a payphone again. I still run out of dimes. Or is it hard to tell for this bird on the wire that flies like in my head? But I just closed my eyes while I'm driving. You're all I need. Jesus Christ!
Oh, sing it, Tony. Well done, man.
Are you okay, Tony?
That's all I had.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
I mean, if you need to talk to anyone, you can call me. It's okay.
It's just the things I do here. That's all I
Bang you down.
do. Bang you down.
I was trying to do harmony for you.
Yeah, that was good. Thank you.
Sarah.
I was thinking of these lyrics of the Bee Gees on the Nights on Broadway.
Oh, good song.
That's very creepy, don't you think? If you
Well,
go
I mean,
over the lyrics.
For the time.
Talking about.
It's about a
on the
stalk.
Very Good Talk Show.
It's about a stalker, right?
Thinking about crazy cool medallions. Talking it up.
I'd have to look at the lyrics again, but
Yeah.
I mean, for the time period, I mean, it was the thing.
I have them right here. Let's go over. Okay. He goes a little bit of an introduction here. Da 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 da. Okay, come on. Let's get to the lyrics.
Here we are. In a
Oh,
room
here
full of strangers.
we are. In a room full of strangers.
Sounds dirty.
Standing in the dark. Where your eyes couldn't see me. That's creepy. Isn't that creepy? I'm standing in the dark.
What I do on the
Well,
weekends,
I
no
had
one's
to
business.
follow you. Though you did not want me to. So he knows she don't want him following him.
No.
But that won't stop my loving you. Because I can't stay away.
Nope.
And then the son of a bitch goes and blames it on the Broadway nights. Come on, man.
That's it. That's it.
Singing them love songs. Singing them straight through the heart song. On the nights on Broadway.
The nights on Broadway.
Something about sweet sounds. Crazy, crazy town. He's crazy. He's the crazy one.
Now he's back in his place.
His place. There are so many others.
Yeah. Standing in line because they're trying to get to the bathroom.
Standing in the line.
It's
How long will they stand between us? So somebody's in between, or
It's a
people.
gangbang.
Well, I had to follow you and stalk you, though you did not want me to. So he knows. This is so creepy. But that won't stop my loving you. Call the police! Jeez!
They didn't have cell phones back then.
Oh, that's
And if you
true.
put your hand, and you tried to get a dime in the payphones, they had the needles in there that had AIDS, so you couldn't.
You don't want that. That's before that. This might be before that.
Oh yeah, it was before that.
To that crazy, crazy town. I do love this song,
It's a great song.
but it's definitely that's a creeper, man.
It is a creeper. Now it has a different vibe to it now that you said that.
I can't listen
Yeah.
to Tonight's the Night by Rod Stewart. That is
I can't
just
listen to
creepy as hell.
Tonight's the
That
night.
is.
Oh my god.
Is that even worse?
Oh, it's just creepy.
We'll have to go over the lyrics. We're almost out of time.
Maybe
Yeah.
we should do.
Oh
like
yeah,
a-
we are out of time. We're almost out.
We'll do.
knocked off.
I'll do a creepy song playlist.
Creepy song playlist.
Yeah, we're getting into Halloween.
Songs that you can't listen to anymore because they're just like,
They're
ew.
too creepy.
You know what that's about?
Oh my god. Well, folks, that'll about do it for us tonight. Thank you for hanging out with us and being with us, even though we're crippled and now our tongues are all disheveled.
I'm brain dead.
From the
Our orgasm have left us a cripple.
That'll definitely make the blooper reel. Oh, don't do the Lyman.
Yeah, just
don't do Lyman Doritos. They suck.
If it's your thing, fine. But
it's not
I
your
disagree.
thing. No, it's horrible.
I disagree.
No, yeah. So, but anyway, thank you for hanging out with us. We played all kinds of games. You got to learn some stuff. Marvel or DC? Marvel won tonight for the this or that. And so that happened. And have a great week.
We had
See you
fun.
next week.
See you.
Have a good night.
This has been a